Have you ever worked really hard on something to have somebody take it and that just really ticks you off? That's what we're talking about today, but on the broader context and culture. Suchi, how are you doing? You said that there was an interesting story that you came across. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, sure, Jan. So recently, the famous fashion house Gucci was highly criticized for selling a headpiece that is exactly similar to a Sikh turban, which holds high cultural and religious significance. The Sikh men
Wait,
wear
so
turban.
Gucci was selling a Sikh turban. What? Is that what you said?
Yes. So Gucci was selling a headpiece which looks exactly similar to a Sikh turban.
Oh,
And
so it wasn't
the
a Sikh turban. They're just selling a headpiece that looks like a Sikh turban.
So sequins wear turban, which is a headpiece that has their own religious significance, to cover their long uncut hair, and it signifies courage, equality, honor, and self-respect for them. And
Okay.
so Gucci named it Indie Full Turban and selling it for for around $790. Critics, particularly in Sikh community, they are criticizing this fashion house for creating and fashion accessories that has religious significance.
Why is it inappropriate?
Some people think using someone's cultural element without permission for their own commercial benefit amounts to cultural appropriation. The Sikh turban has both cultural as well as religious significance.
Okay. So Gucci's in trouble again for using some cultural item. And is this cultural appreciation or is it cultural appropriation? And what are we even talking about? So with appropriation, it's, people from the community don't like that you've taken their Sikh turban and you're selling it for how much? Was like you said £800 or something like that?
Yes, or yeah, almost, yeah, $800 almost,
800 US dollars.
$790.
And it matters for them because it has religious significance. So if people are complaining, it's probably more appropriation than appreciation, and really something that would be seen as insensitive. I guess in a case like this, you're disregarding not just the culture, but also the religious significance, right?
Yes, yeah, as per the Sikh religion, men and women, they don't cut their hair short, they keep their hair long and they tie it and then they tie the turban on the top of it. And it has their own cultural significance. They use it for like, they use it to show courage, equality, honor, and self-respect.
Courage, equality, honor, and self respect.
Yes.
That's what the turban's about. And Gucci made it a fashion item, and so people aren't happy. All right. On the flip side, you could say, hey, you can get a Gucci turban now. I guess people weren't happy getting a Gucci turban because it's just there for everybody. And what did they call it? What name did they give it? You said they gave it some name.
They call it indie turban. And Jan, I'd like to
Indie
also
turban.
yeah highlight one fact. Usually, Sikh people don't just put ready-made turban. They just tie it. Turban is a big piece of cloth. They just tie in a particular way, and they just make it. So Gucci is selling a ready-made one. So turban actually you need to tie it, and they
Um,
have their own style of tying a turban.
okay, got it. So on this one, we've taken something that's religious and cultural and made it a fashion item. Hard to argue appreciation on that one. Thank you, Suchi.